Hello guys, welcome to the next video on node.js tutorial for beginners. In the last video, we have seen how we can send a HTML page using readable streams and writable streams in node.js. Now in this video, I'm going to show you how we can send a JSON to the browser using node.js, right? So JSON, most of the, server application uses JSON as a data to send it to the browser, and this data can be passed on the browser side, for example, and then it can be used for multiple purposes. So it's also a popular technique that JSON is sent from the server to the browser, and then with this JSON data some useful things can be done. So let's get started and see how we can use JSON and we can send JSON to the browser. So I'm using the code from the previous example. I have removed the readable streams and writable streams code from here because we are not going to use them in this code, and we are going to directly use this response variable to send the data using response.end. Okay. So first of all, we need to change the content type, right? So here, previously we were sending the text /HTML, but because we want to send now the JSON data, so you just need to write application /JSON, okay? And then this means that we want to send the JSON data, and browser will be able to pass this JSON data appropriately, right? Now in the next step, we will create a JSON object. So you can use a JSON file for that, or you can create a JSON object using the code also. So I'm going to create my JSON object using the code, but this can be done also using the JSON file. So you can create a JSON file here and read this JSON file and then convert it to for example stream, and then send it to the browser, right? So let's create a JSON. So var, for example, JSON obj for JSON object, and inside this brackets we can add some elements to the JSON. So what elements we want? For example, we want the name, some name, and name can be max, and then the surname, for example, and this can be something, and the age, for example, age can be 26. Okay, so this is our JSON object, and this we want to send it to the browser. So we can simply use this response variable and then call a method called end, which we have been using in the previous video also. So just write end, and then you just pass your JSON object here. But this code will not work because the browser or whatever you want to send using this method, it only takes the streams or the string as an argument, and this is our object. So we want to convert this JSON object to a stream. And how we can do this? We can do this using a method called JSON.stringify, which will convert our JSON to a string. Okay, so this is the method JSON.stringify, which takes a argument. You can see the details here. So it takes a object as an argument, which can be a JSON, right? So this is our code, and first this object will be converted to a string, and then using this method it's going to be sent to the browser. So let's run our server first of all, and it has some error. So let's see what the error is. So the error is, instead of equal to, I need to use this colon. Yeah, and once again run the code and then use the browser to see the response, and you can see our response JSON is here, right? I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. So this is our response JSON. Now in order to inspect this, you can just right click on your browser and then click inspect. In Google Chrome, I think this is the same option, inspect element or inspect, right? So click this and then go to a tab called network. Okay, so go to network here and we need to reload our page. So you can click this reload button and you can see it has the status 200, which we are sending from the code, this code, right? And then we will see the content type also. So just click on this get method and you can see here the content type is application/JSON. So this is sent using this code. And then when you go to the response here, response tab, this tab, you can see this JSON is passed and it's shown in a formatted way, right? So in this way you can send a JSON to the browser using node.js. Okay, and this is also a very useful technique whenever you want to send some dynamic data to the browser. For example, you want to fill some table using this JSON data, then you can do this, right? Because you can parse this JSON data based upon the elements and values, right? So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and bye for now.